Hi there, this is Mckenna Canty. I'm a senior at UMass Amherst and an intern with the New Music Alliance, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping the careers of Western New England artists who write original music. You're about to hear my interview with singer-songwriter Sandy Bailey, the featured performer at the Valley Music Showcase. Hi Sandy, thanks for taking the time to talk to me. I was wondering how and when you got started playing music and performing.
Well, let's see, I've been performing and playing music since I was a little kid, maybe 4 years old, because I grew up in a gospel church. Parents are, like a black gospel church, with, I don't know if you know, the culture.
Yes, yeah, no, I totally know what you're talking about. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely do.
I started singing, with my family,
mm-hmm.
And then I continued to just pursue it on my own.
Yeah.
Obviously, didn't stay religious or anything. After college, I had moved up to Northampton and just started making friends with some UMass jazz kids,
mm-hmm.
almost getting a cheaper education from them.
Yep.
And then, continued to take lesson, piano lessons. Yeah.
That's very cool. Awesome, thank you. And then, who are your musical inspirations?
Obviously, there's so many.
Yes, yeah.
I've been listening to a lot of David Bowie
mm-hmm.
right now, but, it's hard to narrow it down, honestly. Obviously, Nina Simone is a special place for me, any, badass woman.
Yes, yeah.
Piano player, blues singer.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Cooke, I love, the early, his gospel stuff. Donny Hathaway. But I've also, liked to put together, or have in the past put together little cover projects.
Mm-hmm.
Do a few shows and, kind of get into the music. So I've done, Fleetwood Mac cover band and Patsy Cline cover band and Creedence and David Bowie. And it's cool to just, get into the styles and, the arrangements, and there's a lot of learning there. So obviously that rubs off on you. Yeah.
Oh, awesome. Mm-hmm. Those are so cool. Would you say those are some of your top 5 favorite musical artists?
I mean, it's really hard to even.
Yeah, it's so hard to choose. Yeah.
To be quite honest, it depends on the mood.
Yep.
I'm back in my 20s. It was I would have told you something completely different now than being almost 40. So yeah, definitely they're up there with the influences. I love also some. Lucinda Williams, of course. One of your questions was one of your favorite concert shows
yes,
you've been
yep.
to. And I feel her. I mean, there's so many, but the 2 most recent favorites were her and Patti Smith. So yeah, that's
yeah. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. I'm here with singer-songwriter Sandy Bailey. I was wondering if you had any musical goals or dreams or directions you were hoping to go in?
I mean, the goal has always been just to, be a better piano player.
Mm-hmm.
I feel confident singing, but I always, love,
mm-hmm.
learning new tricks and sing the piano and, working on my songwriting chops and
mm-hmm.
always, wanting to perfect expression, I guess. Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have a song that you think viewers should look out for when they rewatch the showcase?
Well, yeah, I threw a new kind of silly one in there
mm-hmm.
in the middle called Randy Newman. And it's kind of comical, but also, reflective. So I think it's it kind of strays from what people are used to hearing from me. Is a reminder, played as a reminder for myself, not to take everything so freaking seriously.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Just, kind of lighten it up because there's so much shit going on right now.
Yeah,
that one.
That sounds great. Awesome. Well, I can't wait. I'll look out for that one when I rewatch it too. So you kind of mentioned that if you could go back in time and see any concert for the first time, or see it again, who would you go see?
I mean, yeah, those two most recent ones that I saw were just like so inspirational, and it's like I've never seen Radiohead, and I've been a huge fan for so long. So yeah, I wouldn't mind having the chance to see them. Or I wish I could have seen John Prine. There's so many people that I wish I could have seen.
Yeah.
You know.
Awesome. Yeah. Do you have a favorite part of the music scene or performing in the Western New England area?
You know, New England itself is pretty cool because it's so. Well, first of all, Western Mass is awesome. Like, I've made so many friends. I've lived here in Turner's. I've lived here for a long time. And it's just, like, such a great little community and full of so many creative, talented people. So it's, like, easy to network and make friends and support each other, you know, creativity. But also just, like, in New England in general, it's great because geographically it's so small. Like, whereas if you're like living on the West Coast or somewhere else, like, you know, it's many days or like many hours. Around here, it's like, you know, you can, you know, like play with people from Providence and New York and Boston and all, or Portland, Maine, and it's all a couple of hours drive. So that's pretty cool. But it's just like rich with all these like great little cities too.
Yeah, absolutely. What do you enjoy most about the music process? Like writing, rehearsing, performing, anything like that?
Definitely writing and recording. I'm an introvert. Yeah, it's like meditative and healing for me, and I do it for me. You know, it's like my time to like, you know, I like practicing and like writing, like, you know, the whole like nerdy process of like getting into the arrangements and the details of things. But so that's like why I'm drawn to music for sure. Yeah.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I can't wait to write that all up, and I'll watch it too when I finally get to see you all perform. So.
Great. Thank you very much for working on the project.
Of course, yeah. Thank you for calling me. Take care. You just heard an interview with Western New England singer-songwriter Sandy Bailey. This is Mckenna Canty signing off for the New Music Alliance, a nonprofit organization dedicated to helping the careers of Western New England artists who write original music.